4 years ago, I was in my room. I felt a horrible pain in my neck. When I got up, I fell back on my bed and I couldn't speak anymore, couldn't move. My words didn't make sense. When I was in the hospital, they did a CT scan. They saw I had a stroke because of a ruptured AVM. An AVM is an arteriovenous malformation. It's like a tangle of blood cells, veins in your brain. It had ruptured and bled, so I had a hemorrhagic stroke. The brain surgery was very risky. I was supposed to die. The doctors didn't think I would survive. I came out of the brain surgery alive. I survived, but I was connected to a respirator. I couldn't breathe on my own. After 2 weeks of the doctors continuously disconnecting me, trying to see if I could breathe on my own, I was able to breathe, but I couldn't move anymore. I lost all my muscle mass. I was very weak. I lost my voice. I couldn't speak anymore. And when I would look in the mirror, I would cry. I couldn't recognize who I was. I didn't want to see myself. My body had to learn how to move again. I needed to learn how to walk. I needed to strengthen my arms, my legs.
On top, you got it. Lean towards your right a little bit in order to do that.
And when my voice came back, it came back little by little. It started like a whisper. And I needed to learn how to speak, how to say words, how to form sentences.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Like a baby, I had to learn everything again.
What happened? You need help? Okay, ask for it. You're doing awesome, okay?
It's just like volleyball, but it doesn't hurt when it hits you. Yeah. There you go.
I remember people would come and pray for me. And me believing in God and knowing that He can do the impossible, I would close my eyes and I believed the prayer of me being completely healed. And I could feel the presence of God. But I would open my eyes and I was in the same condition. I still couldn't talk. I still couldn't move like before. But I felt the presence of God. I knew that He was working. And although it wasn't happening in the moment, I knew He was doing it. And I had to give up my want to be completely healed and trust God. Trust that He would do it. I surrendered how I felt for how God felt about it. God brought acceleration to my healing, even though it was progressive. If it ever happened, it should have been in years. If I ever learned to walk, to move, to run, to speak how I am now, it would have took years. But God brought acceleration, and 4 years later, it doesn't look like I had a stroke. It doesn't look like I had to learn all those things again, because God did heal me. God was there with me throughout all the process. I was broken, but I felt the love of God. I felt the strength of God. In my weakness, I felt His strength. 4 years later, I'm completely healed. I'm alive. I can move. I can walk. I can talk. I can sing. And I can do everything that they thought I would never be able to do again. I'm here. I surrendered. And I survived because Jesus fought my battle and won.